short video today, but a lot of stuff. So I'll pack it all in. First of all, let me kick off with some announcements. So yesterday I had a chance to talk about the cardboard challenge. And so, man, what I want to say there is, so on the cardboard challenge on Tuesday, April the 21st at 7 p.m., we're going to kick it off here in the U.S. And so that means at newminds.tv/Earth Day 2020, you can find a whole bunch of challenges and options and instructional videos. The whole team's been super hard at work putting this stuff together, including one of our favorite inspirators and very longtime inspirator, Mr. T, has been making kind of cardboard hack videos. So super excited to share those with you. All that's going to go live at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, April 21st. And the reason that we're starting it the day before Earth Day is because while we're here in Texas, Central Standard Time, kicking this off across the globe, it will be Earth Day, right? They'll be waking up and enjoying Earth Day. So we're going to have a chance to pass it over to our contacts in Vietnam. They'll continue the challenge. They'll pass it to our contacts in Lebanon. And then, by Wednesday morning, when I wake up and say, good morning, everybody, happy Earth Day, the challenge will have already been going on for 14 hours. So super cool. By all means, check out the event. We put it here on our website, but it's also at newminds.tv/Earth Day 2020. And then the only thing I wanted to say is a lot of people are like, well, what kind of stuff do I need for this Earth Day challenge? What kind of cardboard? And Mr. T is always so good about asking, like, man, have you reminded everybody of what they can use? So, all right, this is cardboard. I'm not trying to sound insulting. I'm just saying a lot of times when we think about cardboard, we think about these big boxes and things we have to save. Well, we've intentionally made the challenges where, sure, you can go as big as you want to, but you can also go little and micro detailed. And so I've just kind of pulled out just a small example of things that you could use. So like, here's a piece of cardboard and super cool recycling stuff, man. Like, this is not an egg carton. This is a power plant, a battery pack. Okay. Check out my sweet 12 pack. No. Okay. All right. Man, like, I've even got some plastic here because the idea behind it is that this is on Earth Day and we are doing a cardboard challenge to celebrate the idea of repurposing and recycling. So if you have some recyclables, especially ones that have cool shapes or sounds, that can play into the challenge as well. If you haven't experienced the shortage or if you have extra toilet paper rolls, hopefully that shortage is done for you and you've gotten that need taken care of. But look, that's cardboard. Yeah. And then stuff like this, man. Oh my gosh. This is not just like, this is what is, okay. It is a BlackBerry container, but it's not just a BlackBerry container. Using creativity, you can make this manifest anything you want it to be. This could be a micro greenhouse. I did that with my kids a few weeks ago on one of the From the Vaults. We took some of our recyclables and turned them into a City of the Future challenge. So anyway, I won't go all day just showing you recyclables, but I just want to reinforce it doesn't have to be these big pieces of cardboard. In fact, sometimes these micro pieces of recyclables and these smaller pieces of cardboard are what you can really have a lot of fun with. So I encourage you to share the event if you have students or if you have kids in the house or no kids that would appreciate it. No, they do not have to be with it the entire 24 hours. Nobody's asking that. It's called that because it goes around the globe. There are, again, small challenges and big challenges they can do that will be on the website, newminds.tv/Earth Day 2020. And of course, I'll post that link in the comments. All right. So yeah, just a big reminder of that coming up. In fact, I also want to make sure I show this as well. This is floating on our Facebook page. This is a little flyer that was created by Kristen on our team. She does amazing work. Awesome job on the colors, all that kind of stuff. But more important than even the colors is the fact that this is as a PDF, also as a JPEG. And so it's easy for you to share or post if you're a teacher and want to post it on Google Classroom, or if you just want to share the link here on Facebook. So completely free. What are we getting out of this? Well, again, the backstory for us, if you haven't heard it, we have been doing a cardboard challenge for the past 8 years. So every year we do a cardboard challenge. It was inspired by Kane's Arcade. If you haven't seen Cade's Arcade, that'll be part of our video links when we launch this thing. But yeah, so we've been inspired to do these cardboard challenges over 8 years, and this is the first year that obviously we can't do it in person. So we met as a team and we said, no way, man. We're not stopping the creativity just because we're stuck inside. Let's connect globally. Let's repurpose and reuse locally. Spark passion, inspire creativity. And then down here, take those challenges online, and you can visit us at Earth Day right there to share those challenges with anybody, with the world. And then this has been kind of the theme for my talk for this day. So I just want to, or for this week, excuse me, is this part about sparking passion and inspiring creativity. So a lot of times we think to ourselves, or I don't know, sometimes we fall into this trap of thinking that we're not creative. If that's the case for you, I encourage you to go back and watch episode 22, which was done on Tuesday. I took a kind of a didactic approach, more of a theoretical approach, looking at creativity and the research behind it. It's a quick gloss. I hopefully won't bore you too much. But it talks about how when you're thinking about creativity, don't think about, oh, I've got to make this big Pablo Picasso kind of creation out of this cardboard. We're talking about mini, M-I-N-I, mini C, and little c. So just think tiny creativity, right? And little creativity. The difference being is as you start doing a cardboard challenge, you're going to make these little mini C, these M-I-N-I C discoveries, these little tiny mini discoveries of creativity for yourself. Like, oh, I never thought I could do this. And the cool part is if you stick with that, you begin to make things that you never anticipated, that little C, that begin to impact other people. So that's the kind of creativity you're looking for. That's what you're going with. And again, at the very least, that mini C is all about you and learning new things. So have fun with it. So yeah, once again, if you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm not creative, please go back and check out episode 22. We talk again about those different types of creativity and also how we can utilize creativity within inside of our individual domains. Creativity, while there are characteristics that make us more open to being creative, when we think about creativity, sometimes it's pretty detrimental to think about it as being just very general, like, oh, you've either got it or you don't. He or she is a creative individual. Instead, think about it in terms of domain specific. So maybe you're not a creative painter or artist, but you'd be creative in the way that you interact with your friends, in the way that you bake, in the way that you write beautiful emails. I don't know. But that's the beauty behind domain specific, is whatever you're calling, whatever your passion is, that can be a part of that as well. Okay. All right. And then the next thing I want to say is that we said take that creativity and be able to apply it towards making every interaction that you have this week, right? Have every interaction that you have this week, leave it better than you found it. I kind of got a little bit muddled on my words there, so I'll try to be more careful. So yes, you're using your creativity, but you're doing that in order to make every interaction that you have this week better, right? By you being a part of it. So leave it better than you found it. Similar to walking through nature, which is what I did on episode 21 to kick this week off. When we walk through nature and we begin to see trash, we pick it up, right? The goal is to leave that area better than they found it. And so that was the challenge, and still is the challenge for this week. I hope you're having a chance to do that. So that leads me to the next and last announcement before I sign off, which is today at 11 o'clock. Ben, which is my business partner and co-founder here at New Minds, Ben and I are special guests of Angela Paxton. So she is the senator for our area, meaning our Hexa office, where we're located in Richardson, just north of Dallas. Angela Paxton is our senator. So check this out. Check this out. Yesterday, I talked to a guinea pig, and I talked about how there's this guinea pig walking next to an elephant, and the bridge starts to shake because they're walking on it at the same time, and the guinea pig goes, "Man, we really made that bridge shake, didn't we?" It's this idea that what you're doing has this larger resonance, and because there's a giant elephant, right? The universe, God, the spirit, friends, interconnectivity, they're next to you making these things shake with you. So we sometimes, and quite often, are the guinea pig, and we're just doing something small, and it has an impact far beyond what we could ever anticipate. So The Shelter In initiative happens in Dallas. We begin newminds.tv. So we begin to pour out these episodes. Well, sure enough, one of the staff members of Angela Paxton team listens to some of the broadcasts and appreciates the information that we're putting out there. And so when the senator received the call to help out parents and how parents to educate their kids in this time of the COVID crisis, her staffer recommended us. Oh, how cool is that? So, man, yeah, it's just so cool because, all politics aside, her entire thing is not focused on any of that. It is 100% focused on, as she calls it, listening to the needs of the community, learning from those needs, and then leading, right, by that example. So, how cool. But yeah, so whenever the senator's office contacted us to ask us to be special guests, of course, like we took that call. This is about meeting a need, and what an amazing way to realize that the things that you do have an impact beyond what you could ever anticipate. Right? You're just a little guinea pig, right? Making that bread shake. Oh yeah. So, okay, I will put a link to their Eventbrite piece for this, again, part of the announcements, which is Angela Paxton is having the Listen, Learn, and Lead series. And she wants people to be able to come in and says, join the conversation about supporting the educational, social, the emotional, and physical needs of school-aged children during the COVID-19 crisis. So that is today. That's at 11. And to keep everything safe and make sure that it's very family friendly, we'll be calling in. I know that it'll be registered at Eventbrite, so I'll put the link for the Eventbrite registration in there. Okay, man, that is my announcements and inspiration for the day. Hopefully you can join us in some capacity, whether that be joining us for the Angela Paxton event and having your voice heard from one of our representatives and senators, right, here locally in Texas. If at the very least you have a chance to share the word and talk about the Cardboard Challenge, right? Share that PDF, let your students know about it, let your kids know about it, let your coworkers know about it, let their students know about it. Again, it's completely free. There's no financial gain for us. It's simply this, we want to see it succeed. Like I mentioned earlier, we've been doing it for 8 years in person, and ain't nothing gonna hold us down. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no. Okay. And then finally, at the very least, join us a little bit for the Cardboard Challenge next week and use a few of your recyclables just to try something out, just to experience and practice and get to know that mini C, that MINIC for creativity, or that little C for creativity as you begin to share things out with the world. All right, you're amazing is wonderful. I hope that you know that what we do here is real and it's inspired, and our goal is to make it available and accessible for all. So thank you so much. And remember, continue to pursue your passions until they become your talent. All right, guys, have an amazing day.